In this video, we are not going to talk about top 10 jobs after matric, or if you only have matric, jobs with no experience, jobs for driving license, PDPs, security licenses, professional skills, such types of jobs where you only have like minimum qualification or minimum certification, like you only have welding, so we are not going to be talking about that. Rather, I'm going to tell you about the recruitment agencies, which I think that's a better idea. When you contact recruitment agencies, they are better because they already have, I wouldn't say like a buffet style, I would say they have a diverse opportunities on them that they are looking for you, that specific candidate with the right set of skills, right set of personality, who would suit perfect in the team, and in some cases wouldn't mind relocating or going through additional training, lead vaccination. I just have to be real. There are certain jobs, like in my other video work about getting a job abroad or overseas. So in this case, recruitment agencies, they would also tell you specifically what do they want from their candidates, which could possibly be you, with that minimum skill, with that minimum certification, with that minimum experience, or all of that. So they would consider all of those factors, especially when you are going direct to the recruitment agency, asking to be registered or asking if there are any vacancies. You would find that they themselves in-house have additional tests that they would perform on you. So enough of my chanting and ranting. Let me tell you the recruitment agencies that you should be visiting physically if you can, or going to their website to register there. The first one and most popular, sometimes I read their reports to find out about jobs, is PNet. PNet is the first one that we will talk about. They have a website which also have an app that you can also download to look at jobs. They advertise abroad and nationally. So PNet, check it out, PNET, PNet. So visit them to register. Next is Careers24. They also have a website and an app as well that you can download, either for Android and iOS. But yeah, just preferably register on their website, because when you register on apps or use apps, they have limited functionalities. So my best advice, visit their website directly so that you're able to apply fully with the information there fully, and in some cases even register just to be on the database, showing prospective employers that I am a candidate, look at me. Then from there we go to JobJack. JobJack, I've seen it a couple of times, especially for retail. Lately you are seeing that holds and at places like ShopRite, your Pep stores, your even furniture stores. Just as you enter the door, there's this things they put like office hours, number phones, insurance details, branch number, all of that good stuff. There's also just sticker there that tells you about the job, how to apply for a job there. In some stores, they actually do print out the paper to show that the branch manager specifically for that shop is looking to hire someone. But in some cases, you do find that there is a little notice as you enter the premises of that business, that this is how you get a job at Foschini, this is how you get a job at KFC, Pep, ShopRite, all of those big retailers which hire a number of employees. Next is a Career Junction. Career Junction is similar to Careers24, where you need to visit their website, upload your CV, so that prospective employers can actually just source from there, and you as well yourself, you can apply for jobs. Next we have is LinkedIn. LinkedIn is not necessarily a recruitment website, but rather it's more of a social media cross networking, cross recruitment, and perspectives and business and networking, all of that good stuff all mixed into one. But mainly it is a professional social media website where people can show their professional achievements, get employment opportunities, business opportunities, reach out two people who work at specific positions in those companies so that they can discuss whatever business that they're discussing, whether it's in this case that is looking for a job. So next time you're on LinkedIn, people that you're chatting to or emailing, tell them about how much of a good candidate you would be suited for their organization or business. After LinkedIn, we have SaYouth.mobi, SaYouth.mobi. It is a South African website that you can visit data free. No need for wiring, got data for free. Data free, meaning that you can go there, you don't need to buy data. The government, I think they call it zero rated. That is the terminology for it. But there's a story for another day about other zero rated websites that are educational purposes, for learning, for civil purposes, for people helping members of the public. But that one of them now that we're talking about is SaYouth.mobi, where you can attend workshops, you can look for jobs specifically around your local area. I'll go at the other thing, but if you want to know more about SaYouth.mobi, I did do a video on my channel on this. You can go back to just have a look at how to go through the website, because I do go into detail about SaYouth.mobi. Next we have is ESSA, Employment Services of South Africa. This is a website, or rather a platform, that the Department of Labor has funded and is still supporting to ensure that there is some sort of database that is available, especially for mass recruitment. For example, when there's a shopping complex being built in the area, they are going to recruit at a mass scale. So they, instead of rather putting out an advert, they would go to places like Department of Labor. Because of it is localized, they would expect they would have localized prospective candidates that they would hire. So register on ESSA. It is a Department of Labor website. If you are not able to visit the website, go to the Department of Labor itself and ask about ESSA so that you can register yourself there, and always keep your information up to date so that when the time comes to be contacted, you are contactable. Yes, after that, now we'll talk about a couple of more which are more private, like your workforce staffing, your Dept personal recruitment. These are more private recruitment agencies, much like the other ones, your JobJack, Careers24. So when they do get private tenders where they are given big businesses, they give them the tender, like, hey, look, we're looking, you be responsible for the HR part and the hiring. For example, another one I can use, Pingo. Pingo, yeah, 6060. Pingo 66, but not 60, but it's called Pingo. They are the recruitment agencies of 6060. The motorbikes that are going, the cars, the delivery service, and the other shop, I don't want to say shoplifters, but those who shop on your behalf and then they put it there. So look, it's a whole process, because lately, even when you go to the store, you do find these individuals, you bump into them, but you do see them there in the stores as we are busy doing our regular shopping. So Pingu, for example, is one of those recruitment agencies that's in charge of hiring a certain specific number or specific sector for that business, like in this case ShopRite. Pingu hires for 6060. Then we have other recruitment agencies such as Kelly Recruitment, Contact Recruitment. What's now? Okay, here's a tip about these recruitment agencies. The next time you are, let's say, searching to navigate on your Google Maps has a function where you can search for businesses. Now, this time, instead of searching by the name of a business, search by the category. Like sometimes you would search for bank, you would search for cake, deco, transport. Now, instead of that, now search for words related to you as a job seeker, to you as someone looking to get a better opportunities out there. Search for accountant, for businesses and such. Search when as a job seeker, you'll be searching for recruitment, you'll be searching for HR company, you'll be searching for human resources, personnel, words like that you know that these are the type of recruitment, these are the names that recruitment agencies use in order to be easily identifiable. Okay, so you use those types of words, and you will see as you're going through the Google Maps, you search for it, then you will find that in your localized area, there is a couple of recruitment agencies that you can go visit on your Google Maps. And so Google Maps really makes it easier because you can literally drive and it shows you direction and how many minutes and all of that good stuff. So take a look at Google Maps, do the searching there for yourself, because these recruitment agencies, yes, I found them because I was looking for certain things, but you can also do your own search and find other recruitment agencies that are near you. Now, last but not least is the Department of Labor itself. Please visit your nearest Department of Labor. They do have those resources to help you to claim your UIF, that is if you lost your job and you need to get financial backing so that at least you are fine or have some sort of resources available so you can continue to go forward. They can help you with another ESSA, employment services, to register on the database. They can help you with employer registration, that is going to certain websites that you need to register to, like SaYouth.mobi. They can help you with CV services, that is checking your CV, giving you advice, and also not just that, but also amending it so that it is more speaking to you and the relevant jobs that you are looking forward to, that you are looking to apply to, because a CV speaks to keywords. Remember that. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you are in need of any assistance, leave a comment down below. If you do see anything that maybe I missed out or misspelled, put it down in the comment below. Otherwise, I thank you so much for watching this video. Stay blessed in whatever that you do. May the Lord and the grace of the Lord follow you all the days of your life, and stay safe.